You're going on your first stand-up tour in a while.
Yeah.
This is exciting. I'd love to see you do the stand-up. I know they've been sold out, so you just added some more dates. You can go to nickkroll.com. You can get tickets to go see the very funny Nick Kroll. But this is called the Middle-Aged Boy Tour.
Yes.
That's a great name.
It is. I mean, I find myself at this point in life sort of hovering between being a man and still feeling like a kid in a lot of ways. Like I was with my sister and my niece, who just turned 9 yesterday. Happy birthday, Nina. And she was like, Uncle Nick, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 41. And she goes, really? And I was like, oh, you think I look pretty good for my age? She's like, nah, that's not it. And my sister's like, well, what do you mean? And she goes, well, Uncle Nick lives a child's life. And I was like, no, I don't!
Stop saying that!
I don't live a child's life.
Don't chase me, don't chase me.
I don't want to think about it. But she's not wrong.
No.
Like, you know, like I don't know, it's like we're adults, but we do silly voices. We're kind of, you know, our jobs are kind of weird. And I do a lot of like crazy, like I do like animal-y voices for my niece and nephews. But I feel like I don't know if you found this with your kids, they teach kids now, like, what noise does a dog make? It's like, bark, bark. And I'm like, I've never met a dog that barks. It's always like, so it's this weird, or like a sheep, like, what noise does a sheep make? And it's like, bah. No, every sheep I've met, and I've met millions, I'm not trying to brag, but every sheep I've ever met is not like bah, it's like, ah! Ah! It's like Akon having a panic attack.
Akon.
Yeah, or you go to another country, like, you know, you go to Mexico and they're like, what noise does a dog make? They have their own version of the noises. You're like, in Mexico, what noise does a dog make? They're like, un perrito? En México, un perro es como, kikiriki, kikiriki. I went to France, Jimmy.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what noise does a dolphin make? They're like, dolphin, the noise of the dolphin is meow.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, that's not the noise of a dolphin.
Oh, no.
That's the noise of a cat. And he's like, the noise of the cat is cunning silence.
I want to show a clip of Nick performing on tour. Here's a clip of Nick Kroll. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We have no shorter fuse with anyone in our lives than we do with our mothers. I could be on the, like, I could meet David Duke, like, you know, like the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan, and be more patient with him than I would my own mother. I'd be like, oh, and you don't wear the hoods anymore, you're just, and you're a nonprofit. Wow, I did not know that. Meanwhile, my mom could be like, I clipped an article for you about the LA Art Deco movement. And I'd be like, why would you do that, Mom? You know Art Deco is my least favorite architectural movement.
Nick Kroll, everybody.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.